Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow. It empties today of its strength, as Corrie ten Boom so thoughtfully penned, and her words serve as a profound anchor for us as we seek to navigate the complexities of our current lives. We often carry a heavy backpack of what-ifs and if-onlys, allowing the weight of future uncertainties to crush the beauty of the present moment. We find our minds racing toward deadlines, conflicts, and the many demands that pull us in 1,000 different directions. Yet, the invitation standing before us today is one of radical rest. It is a call to step out of the frantic rhythm of the world and into the rhythmic heartbeat of grace. We are learning together that peace is not merely the absence of conflict or the silence of a quiet room. It is the unwavering confidence that we are held by a love that will never let us go. When we choose to radiate this divine peace, we are not ignoring the storms around us, but rather, we are acknowledging that the one who sits on the throne is far greater than any wave that threatens to overturn our boat. We share this space today as a community of seekers, people who recognize that our own efforts at calmness are often like sand slipping through our fingers, but God's peace is like a rock that remains unmoved by the tide. We lean into the reality that our value is not tied to our productivity, and our safety is not dependent on our circumstances. Instead, our peace flows from an eternal source that never runs dry. In John 14:27, Jesus speaks directly to the depths of our souls, whispering, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." These words are not a distant promise, but a present reality that we are invited to step into right now. When Jesus speaks of a peace that the world cannot give, he is inviting us into a sanctuary that exists within us, guarded by his Spirit. This scripture encourages us to peel back the layers of our anxiety and reveal the quiet center where he dwells. As we open our hearts to this truth, we begin to see that our troubled thoughts are like clouds passing across the sun. They might obscure the light for a moment, but the sun never stops shining. We are turning our attention away from the noise of the world and toward the gentle whisper of our Creator, allowing his promise to settle deep within our bones. This is our moment to surrender the need to understand everything and instead embrace the one who knows everything. Father in heaven, my King, I come before you in the stillness of this hour, offering you the very first breath of my day as a sacrifice of praise. My dear Lord, I lay down every burden that I have been trying to carry on my own, recognizing that my shoulders were never meant to bear the weight of the world. I surrender this day to you, Jesus, placing every hour, every minute, and every second into your capable hands. I give you my schedule, my to-do list, and all the expectations I have placed upon myself. I yield my desire for control and my need for certain outcomes, trusting that your plan is far more beautiful than anything I could ever design. Father, I offer you my family, my home, and my work, asking that your presence would saturate every corner of my life today. I hand over the worries that kept me awake last night, and the fears that tried to greet me as soon as I opened my eyes. I trust you with my children and their futures, with my health, and with the finances that sometimes feel so tight. I surrender my reputation and my need to be right, choosing instead to be found in you. My dear Lord, as I reflect on your promise in John 14:27, I ask that your peace would become my reality today. Please quiet the storms that are currently brewing in my heart and replace the chaos with your divine stillness. I ask for the strength to remain calm when things do not go as planned, and for the grace to respond with love when I am faced with tension. Father, please grant me your wisdom in every decision I make, whether it is a small choice at home or a major transition at work. I pray for a clear mind that is not clouded by fear, but rather illuminated by your truth. Please heal the parts of me that are still aching from past wounds, and let your peace be the balm that restores my soul. I ask for your divine protection over my mind, that I would not entertain thoughts of doubt or despair, but instead focus on your goodness. My King, I pray for my workplace that I would be a source of calm and a reflection of your light amidst the stress of the day. Please guide my words so that they are seasoned with grace and kindness. I ask for the ability to see others through your eyes with compassion and patience. Father, please strengthen my faith so that I can walk through this day with a steady heart, knowing that you are walking beside me. I pray for a spirit of gratitude that notices the small blessings, the moments of beauty, and the quiet miracles that often go unseen. Jesus, let your peace be the umpire of my heart, settling every restless thought and bringing me back to a place of trust. I ask for the courage to let go of bitterness and the humility to seek forgiveness where it is needed. Please fill my home with your tranquility, making it a refuge from the noise of the world. I pray for my friends and neighbors, that they too would feel the warmth of your presence through me. My dear Lord, I ask for the endurance to keep going when the day feels long, and the energy to serve others with a joyful heart. I place my hopes and my dreams at your feet, knowing that you are the author and finisher of my faith. Thank you for being my anchor and my shield. I trust that you are working all things together for my good, and I rest in the assurance that I am never alone. Let your peace radiate through me today, touching everyone I encounter and bringing glory to your holy name. I walk into this day with confidence, not in my own ability, but in your perfect love that casts out all fear. Moving deeper into this conversation with you, I find that my heart is often like a restless sea, even after I have asked for your peace. It is a strange thing, my King, how I can know your promises in my head and yet feel so fragile in my spirit the moment a new challenge arises. We often talk about faith as if it were a mountain we have to climb by ourselves, a peak we must conquer through sheer willpower. But I am beginning to see that true faith is actually a valley where we simply allow ourselves to be found by you. It is in the low places where our own strength has reached its limit that your grace becomes the most visible. We spend so much of our lives trying to manufacture a sense of security, building walls of planning and towers of productivity, yet all it takes is one unexpected phone call or one sharp word from a loved one to make those structures crumble. I am learning, slowly and perhaps a bit stubbornly, that the strength I need is not something I can generate within myself. It is a gift I must receive from your open hand. This transition from seeking peace to finding a deep, abiding strength is where my soul often falters. Yet, it is exactly where your voice becomes the most tender. In the ancient and beautiful words of Isaiah, specifically in chapter 41, verse 10, you speak with an authority that hushes the noise of my internal chaos, whispering to my weary soul, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." To be dismayed is such a vivid description of how I often feel. It is that sense of losing heart, of feeling the courage drain out of my spirit like water through a cracked jar. But you meet that hollow feeling with a promise that is both firm and gentle. When you tell me not to be dismayed because you are my God, you are reminding me of a relationship that changes everything about my identity. I am not an orphan wandering through a cold and chaotic world, trying to survive on my own wits. I am your child, and you are my Father. This realization is like a soft, golden light breaking through a thick morning fog, revealing that the path is still there, even when I could not see it a moment ago. I want to sit with this promise for a long time today, Father, letting the truth of your presence sink into the very marrow of my bones. You do not demand that I be fearless on my own. You simply ask me to remember that you are near. The image of your righteous right hand upholding me is so incredibly comforting, my dear Lord. It suggests that when I am too tired to even stand, you are the one who maintains my posture and keeps me from falling into the abyss of my own anxieties. My King, my heart overflows with a quiet, humble gratitude as I consider the ways you have already cared for me, even in the moments when I was too distracted to notice. I am so thankful for the gift of this breath, for the simple rhythm of my heart beating in my chest, a rhythm I did not create and cannot sustain on my own. I feel a profound sense of warmth when I think about the people you have placed in my life, the ones who see me at my weakest and still reflect a glimmer of your unconditional love back to me. I am grateful for the unanswered prayers that I now realize were actually your protection, and for the doors you closed because you knew they led to places that would only hurt my soul. Thank you for the quiet beauty of the world around me, for the way the light changes as the day begins, and for the reminder that your mercies are new every single morning. I am grateful. I am for the food on my table, the roof over my head, and the fact that I can come to you at any moment without an appointment and find an open ear and a compassionate heart. Yet, as I stand in the light of your goodness, my dear Lord, I am also painfully aware of the shadows within my own heart. I come to you with a sincere desire for forgiveness, acknowledging the many times I have pushed you to the periphery of my life. I am so sorry for the way I have worshipped at the altar of efficiency, acting as if my value were tied to how much I can get done rather than who I am in you. I confess that I have often let worry become a form of functional atheism, living as if you did not exist, or as if you were not capable of handling my problems. I am sorry for the harsh words I have spoken in moments of stress, and for the way I have judged others to make myself feel more secure. Please forgive my lack of trust, my impatience with your timing, and the pride that makes me think I know better than you do. I ask that you would wash away the residue of my mistakes and help me to walk in the freedom that only your grace can provide. I do not want to carry the weight of yesterday's failures into the possibilities of today. Jesus, as I look toward the hours ahead, I ask for a strength that is rooted in your power, not mine. I pray that I would feel the reality of your righteous right hand upholding me as I step into my responsibilities. When I feel the familiar tug of dismay, would you please remind me that you are my God? I ask for the grace to be steady when others are shaken, not because I am better than them, but because I am anchored in you. Please give me the strength to choose kindness when I am tired, and the help I need to remain focused on what truly matters. I ask for your guidance in my conversations today. Let my words be life-giving and my ears be quick to listen. Father, I pray for my physical body, asking that you would sustain my energy and grant me the health I need to serve you well. I ask for a spirit of discernment that I might recognize the difference between a distraction and a divine appointment. My King, I ask that you would strengthen my resolve to be a person of peace in a world that is so often addicted to conflict. Help me to be a non-anxious presence in my workplace, in my home, and in my community. When obstacles arise, help me not to see them as interruptions, but as opportunities to see your help in action. I ask that you would uphold my mind, keeping it stayed on you, so that I might experience the perfect peace you promise to those whose thoughts are fixed on your character. Please grant me the courage to do the right thing, even when it is the difficult thing, and the humility to serve others without seeking recognition. I pray that my life today would be a living testimony to the fact that you are a God who stays, a God who helps, and a God who never lets go of his children. I ask for your help in managing my time today, that I would not be a slave to the clock, but a steward of the moments you have given me. Please give me the strength to say no to the things that drain my spirit and yes to the things that bring me closer to you. I pray for my emotional health, asking that you would settle any lingering restlessness or sadness that tries to cloud my vision. Uphold me, my dear Lord, when I feel overwhelmed by the needs of others, and remind me that I am called to be a vessel, not the source. I ask for the grace to trust your right hand, even when the path ahead looks steep and rocky. Thank you for the assurance that I don't have to have it all figured out because you already do. I place my hand in yours, choosing to believe that your strength is more than enough for whatever this day holds. Father, I pray for the quiet moments of my day, that I would use them to reconnect with you, rather than filling them with noise. I ask for the strength to be patient with myself when I stumble, remembering that your love is not dependent on my performance. Please help me to see the people around me today as you see them, not as problems to be solved or obstacles to be avoided, but as souls to be loved. I ask for your righteous right hand to lead me through any difficult conversations, giving me the right words at the right time. I pray for a heart that is sensitive to your Holy Spirit, ready to move when you say move, and ready to wait when you say wait. Thank you for being the God who goes before me, the God who stands beside me, and the God who follows behind me, sheltering me in your love. My King, I also ask for the strength to let go of the things I cannot change. Help me to trust that you are working in the lives of my loved ones, even when I cannot see progress. I surrender my desire to fix everything and everyone, recognizing that only you can bring true transformation. Uphold me with your grace as I face the tasks that feel mundane or repetitive, helping me to see them as acts of worship. I pray for your divine help in my creative endeavors, my problem-solving, and my daily chores. Let the reality that you are my God be the foundation of my confidence today. I ask that you would protect me from the enemy's lies that tell me I am not enough or that my situation is hopeless. Instead, let your truth be the loudest voice in my heart. Jesus, I am so grateful that I don't have to beg for your help, but that you offer it freely because of your great love. I ask for the strength to be a person of integrity today, in the secret places of my heart as well as in my public actions. Uphold me with your righteousness, so that I might reflect your character to a world that is searching for something real. I pray for a spirit of endurance, that I would not give up when things get difficult, but instead lean harder into your promise to help me. Thank you for being my refuge and my strength, a very present help in times of trouble. I ask that your peace, which surpasses all understanding, would guard my heart and my mind throughout this entire day. Father, as I move from this time of prayer into the activity of my life, I ask that the sense of your presence would remain vivid. I pray that the promise of Isaiah 41:10 would ring in my ears every time I feel a surge of fear. Help me to remember that your hand is not just a source of power, but a source of personal, intimate care. I ask for your help in being a light to those who are currently walking in darkness, and for the strength to carry their burdens to you in prayer. I pray that my family would see a difference in me today, a greater calm, a deeper joy, and a more resilient hope. Thank you for being the God who strengthens the weak and gives power to the faint. I rest in your promise to uphold me, and I walk forward with a heart that is no longer dismayed but deeply encouraged by your faithfulness. My dear Lord, I ask for the grace to be a better listener today, to really hear what people are saying, and to sense the needs that are often hidden beneath the surface. Please give me the strength to be present in the moment, rather than always living in the next hour or the next day. Uphold me when I feel the pressure of expectations, and help me to find my approval in you alone. I pray for your divine help in my health, asking that you would give me the wisdom to treat my body as a temple of your Spirit. I ask for the strength to forgive quickly and to love deeply without holding back. Thank you for the privilege of being your servant and your child. I ask that everything I do today would be an expression of my love for you. My King, please strengthen my mind to resist negative thought patterns and to instead focus on whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. I ask for your help in being a good steward of my resources, using what you have given me to bless others. Uphold me during the times of transition today, whether I am commuting, moving between tasks, or shifting from work to home life. Let your peace be the constant thread that holds my day together. I pray for your divine protection over my spirit, that I would not be easily offended or discouraged. Thank you for being the God who never slumbers or sleeps, and for the comfort of knowing that you are watching over me even now. Jesus, I ask for the strength to be bold in my faith, not in a loud or aggressive way, but in a quiet, consistent way that speaks of your grace. Uphold me with your righteous right hand as I face the unknown aspects of this day, trusting that there are no surprises for you. I pray for your help in maintaining a spirit of joy, even when things are difficult. Let my life be a song of praise to you, reflecting the beauty of a soul that has found its rest in its Creator. I ask that you would bless the work of my hands and let it have an eternal impact. Thank you for hearing my heart and for being the source of everything I need. I place my trust in you, my King, and I walk into this day knowing that I am held, I am helped, and I am loved with an everlasting love. We have found a quiet sanctuary together in these moments of prayer, and as we prepare to transition from this sacred stillness into the active rhythm of the world, we realize that the peace we have received was never meant to be kept solely for ourselves. You and I are beginning to understand that when we ask the Father to calm the storms within us, He is also equipping us to be a steadying presence for those who are still tossed about by the waves of life. We are called to be like a lighthouse on a jagged coast, simply standing firm and shining a light that says a path home always exists. This is a beautiful and humbling responsibility to realize that a single kind word A patient response or a calm smile can be the very evidence of God's love that someone else is desperately seeking today. We share this final moment of intercession and commitment, knowing that as we pour out love for others, our own hearts are mysteriously filled even more. We are trusting that the same grace that met us in the silence will now follow us into the noise, making our lives a living prayer that echoes long after we have finished speaking. My dear Lord, I lift up my voice now for those whose names are written on my heart, and for those whose names only you know. Father in heaven, I think of the person waking up today feeling utterly alone, wondering if anyone would notice if they simply disappeared. Please let them feel a sudden, inexplicable warmth of your presence, a quiet whisper in their spirit that tells them they are seen and cherished. Jesus, I pray for those facing a day of pain or a frightening medical diagnosis. Please be the great physician and bring a peace that transcends their physical circumstances. My King, I lift up the weary, the grieving, and the stressed, asking that you would be their comforter and their shield. I stand now in a place of total affirmation, declaring my absolute trust in your goodness. I believe that you are working all things together for good, even the things that feel painful or confusing in this moment. I refuse to be bullied by fear because I know that the one who holds the stars is the same one who holds my life. My dear Lord, I choose to follow the light you provide for the next step. I surrender the outcomes of my efforts, knowing that I am called to be faithful while you are the one who brings the harvest. Father, please walk with me in the most intimate way. Be the silent partner in every conversation. When I am tempted to be impatient, let me feel your gentle hand. May my life today be an honest, holy offering to you, reflecting the beauty of a soul that has found its rest in its Creator. Let us go forth always in your Spirit. Amen.